Tady L.A. Noire. Jsem se musel podívat, jestli všechno funguje v pohodě. Takže setup. Už podle toho názvu asi někdo někoho něco nastražil. Nebo nastraží. Jo, my se jdeme jenom pobavit.
You like the fight game, Phelps? I did a little boxing in the Marines. I found it a pretty humbling experience.
Fix you a sandwich, buddy? Corned beef and egg salad, 12 cents. Bologna and ham and cheese, 10.
It's strictly a mug's game. You'll like this fight, though. A plucky limey's about to take a beating from an up-and-coming Negro. You sound pretty sure about the result. I ought to be. I got $50 on the black kid. Let's get a ringside seat.
Jsem neviděl, že tohle je boxerský simulátor, ale ta hlava mu nějak nesedí k tomu krku, ne? Ani tomu druhému, jaký divný textury to má. Sadil na černochy, ale oba jsou taky tmavý.
That son of a bitch Hammond made a run for his dressing room. Let's find out what's going on.
God damn you, Albert! You get out here right now!
Step back! LAPD!
Co je sakra děje? Co se to tady sakra děje? Tam žádný lidi. Stopy. Nic. No, vsadil na mladého negra. To je super, ale jako... Nic. Čekej, vlastně tady.
What's going on? That son of a bitch Hammond has jammed the door.
And who are you?
Carlo Arcaro, I'm his manager.
I'm his trainer.
Interesting attitude to have towards a victorious athlete.
Victorious? We had an arrangement. We had a goddamn arrangement!
That limey bastard was paid to take a nap. He reneged.
And you were out of pocket?
Yeah.
Damn right. Me and a couple hundred other people. Stand aside.
Že to bylo jakoby zaplacený. Že měl prostě prodat
He
tam on
squeezed out the window.
Tak to je
I'll
jak
put an
Pulp
APB
Fiction.
out on him.
Why would we do that? He won the fight fair and square.
To prevent him from getting clipped. He was paid to flop. There was big money riding on this
So are we
fight.
here because you lost money or because we're investigating a prize fighting racket?
Very funny. Look around and see what you can find. Which is Hammond's locker?
Over by the pinboard, second from the end. What Albert doesn't understand is, making it big ain't all about throwing punches. That's my 2 cents worth.
Alienis Fontaine.
You look troubled.
I'm in a jam, Doctor.
Can I help, Courtney? Is it money?
No, Doctor. That's okay. Do I have your professional confidence?
Whatever you say, we'll never leave this room.
I talked some of the guys in my old unit into doing something, and it's gone wrong. I guess I did it for the wrong reasons, for short-term gain. We came home from China on the Cool Ridge.
The morphine robbery.
That was us. I thought I could get the guys a fair share. Some sort of benefit for the sacrifices that they made in the war. Those guys deserve it, Doctor.
Oh, I'm sure they do, Courtney. But the deserving aren't always rewarded.
Tell me about it, Doc. We shifted our stuff onto this mob-connected guy, and it's been turning up all over town. It wasn't meant to be like this.
The presumption was rather naive, Courtney.
I know that now, Doctor. But people are dying.
Might I venture a few questions?
Sure.
Do your underworld contacts have all the morphine?
No, they don't. We doled it out, hoping we could control it.
Are they pressing you for further allocation?
That's the polite way of putting it, Doctor.
I may be able to help you, Courtney.
Thanks, Doc. It helps just to talk about it.
I mean, I have a solution that will help you financially and salve your conscience.
I'm all ears, Doctor.
I will transact to take all the narcotic off your hands. And you can rest assured that it will all be medically administered.
To určitě.
I will use the funds that I no longer require for the purchase of medication and invest them in housing developments.
Housing?
The developments in question are housing projects for former servicemen. Your return will come from the sale of the properties, and your investment will benefit those that you care for most. Does this arrangement meet with your approval?
You're a magician, Doctor.
To bude nějaký hajzl tady to. Akorát nevím, co to má jakoby společného s tou nic, to jako... No, že pracoval jako to sobecky pro svou firmu, aby pomohl.
Junk.
Chunk. Honky Tonky Blues.
Doesn't look like anything.
No, vypadá to jako boxerská rukavice. Tudy utek. Druhá konce je tady, že jo? Zolačka, to asi není nic. Tady mám jaký dopísek.
There's a phone number we can run by R&I, plus a bunch of names and odds. You're not the only one who likes a flutter, Roy.
Advice?
R&I could trace that phone number, find out who that limey was talking to before he cut out of here.
Albert Hammond je to, na kterýho sadili. No. Nebo ne, manager, jo. Pak tady bookmakers odds. Jo. Hammond je ten, co utekl. Hammondek, takže jaká si musím zavolat.
You better find that cocksucker and you bring him to me.
I feel bad too, Mickey. He guaranteed me he would take the flop.
I guarantee that you will be fish food if you don't bring me... Roy, you out of pocket too?
Mickey? Seems that way.
Don't worry about it. My boys are out looking for him.
Well, you'd better call them off. This is a police matter now. If anything happens to Hammond, I'll testify that you made threats against him.
Who's the Greyhound? He's a frisky one, isn't he?
Cole Phelps? Mickey Cohen.
I know who he is, Roy. I, met his brother-in-law.
I think you had the mixture pretty scared back there.
A on zmizel, vypařil se. Jako pára nad hrncem. Počkej, ten telefon tamhle.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address for the following phone number. AL345.
The address for the phone number is the Hotel El Mar, 6294 Leland Way, Hollywood.
Thank you.
Jdeme do hotelu.
You know the place?
Flophouse. Quarter a night, no questions asked.
Ellington on KTI.
You seem to have a pretty cozy relationship with Cohen and Stompanato.
Do I note a hint of reprimand in your tone, Detective? Talking to gangsters comes with the turf. You should try out Mickey's place. He's got a haberdasher's up on Sunset. See if he can get you out of those old man's clothes that you slink around in.
It's a front for his illegal activities.
It is that, but he does carry some very sharp suits.
If it's okay with you, I'll stick with Brooks Brothers.
Tak jsme tady El Mar. Hot water.
That's the guy from the papers. Solved that big case.
Okay, the guy's had enough.
Extra! Read all about it!
Going to church doesn't make you any more Christian. Standing in a garage makes you a car.
Yeah, what do you want?
LAPD! Get the fuck out of here.
LAPD. We're making inquiries into the whereabouts of an Albert Hammond.
No one here by that name.
You sure?
Sure, I'm sure. This isn't the sort of place where people use their real names. Take a look at the register if you don't believe me.
Well, you don't see that every day.
Počkej. Harry Mervyn Ray.
Real happiness is when you marry a
Okay,
girl
so look for
love
prominent
and you find
Tommies.
out later.
That should narrow it down.
Prominent Tommies. Co je prominent Tommies?
Isn't that the cop who solved the big case and got promoted?
Nebo ty co, nebo checked in, když se přihlásil a checked out, kdy odešel. Počkej, co hledám? Harry Mervyn Ray. Marilyn Monroe. Winston Churchill.
Winston Churchill. A very patriotic Englishman is staying in room 207.
The old bulldog. Even at a flop house, Adley can't get out from the shadow.
Cože? A proto se říká jako Winston Churchill. Počkej, Marilyn Monroe vlastně v té době ještě snad žila, ne? Ale...
Whoa! Easy!
Someone ought to take him home. Loaded.
Door's unlocked. Looks like he's had a broad up here.
The only reason some people get lost in thought is because it's unfamiliar territory.
Western Union. Elvira Hammond.
He must be heading home. You know, I hope he makes it.
That crooked son of a bitch? No chance.
I saved a whole year for that car.
Monsoon. Albert.
I want a 5-star goddamn wedding.
I guess a fighter has plenty of time on his hands between bouts. Does Albert have somebody special? I didn't see anyone in his corner at the fight.
Insta-heat. Adrian Black's product of choice. Seems like a lifetime ago.
Candy has expensive taste. Albert has his work cut out for him.
Who's Candy?
Well.
Candy Edwards, the lady who filled out this coupon.
All right, let's go after his girl. See if that gets us any closer.
It's still warm. Another window exit. Must have just missed him. Looks like Albert has been doing some homework. 11 grand would be a nice little nest egg.
Jo, no si počítal, kolik to vyjde a nebo... Jakože toho no.
Gives us an angle if he has a real love interest.
Let's go after his girl. See if that gets us any closer.
Hey, don't mind me.
Takže co teď? Takže Candy Edwards, přítelkyně Alberta Hammonda. Western Union Telegram. Elvíře Hammond. Elvíra Hammond je ale jeho máma, toho boxera. You boy done good, home soon, Albert. Torn můj. Kus nechci. Jo, a teďka tady máme úplně vlastně tu adresu Candy Edwards, že přítelkyně toho boxera, takže...
Real happiness is when you marry a girl for love and you find out later she's got nothing.
KTI Radio 760.
Extra, read all about it.
Hammond is over the hill. He's a punching bag for the up-and-comers. She knows his goddamn place.
I think he knows. I think he worked out the place isn't L.A.
He's punchy. His brain's going to mush. Winston Churchill? Give me a break.
Churchill is a fighter, Roy. Hammond didn't just scribble down the first name he could think of.
So, you boxed in the Marines?
We all did.
Century Broadcasting Company salutes our veterans.
We need to know which room is Candy's.
is reserved for our soldiers.
Candy, what you gotta do? What you gotta do is going for you.
And now the news. A boxing match at the American Legion Stadium in Hollywood ended in chaos earlier tonight. Chairs were hurled into the ring.
Olive oil comes from olive.
Among angry
Can I help you, gentlemen?
Baby oil.
LAPD, ma'am. We're looking for Candy Edwards.
Apartment 7. You take the outside stairs by the parking lot and turn left at the top. You friends of the Italian guy?
Italian guy?
Yeah. Sleazy type? Gave his name as Carlo. I didn't like the look of him, but Candy has some funny friends.
Thanks.
This Candy broad must be as sweet as she sounds. All these gentlemen callers.
Never get into fights with ugly people. They have nothing to lose.
The heck?
Kurva, kudy jste do po těch schodech? Ty vole, se jde někde zvenku nebo co? Jo, tamhle.
Sounds like we're missing all the fun. Get in there, Phelps. Like hitting women, do you?
We had a...
This isn't gonna end well for you, friend.
She's leaving town.
OK, to víme, ne? S tím mým přítelem. Jsou náboje?
Doesn't tell me anything.
Ne, jsou nějaký lahvičky.
This isn't what we're looking for. No good to me.
Pěrtinky a pičoviny.
Single ticket. One way. I guess there isn't a lot for Albert in Ohio.
Candy Edwards.
Scania sails from New York.
Nic. Bude ten Ital, no, o kterém mluvil.
Carlo here seems to have the same friends as Hammond. What are the odds on them all being bookmakers?
George or Evans.
Nasty weapon.
Oh, the Italians carry them. A real man uses his fists or a gun.
Všechno?
Take a seat, Miss Edwards. We have some questions for you to answer.
Look, I haven't done anything wrong.
Ever? I find that pretty hard to believe.
Jak nesympatický buzík tady to.
Can you answer some questions now, Miss Edwards?
Sure, I've had worse. I'll shake it off.
Tak dej Hammond.
We're trying to track down Albert Hammond. We have reason to believe he might be in danger. Do you know where he is?
No, I don't. I'm over Albert. I haven't seen him.
Doped.
Save it for the suckers, Candy. Albert won big. He may not have told you, but you don't strike me as the type who leaves town when there's money to be had.
Call me anything you like, Flatfoot. I'm done with this burg and all the cheap chiselers who live here.
Beachy.
Do the names Harry, Mervyn, or Ray mean anything to you?
Could be anybody. How the hell would I know?
Give up these men, Miss Edwards, and we'll think about letting these charges against you slide.
What? Charges against me? All I did was try and look out for Albert. Now he skips out and I have to take beatings for him as well?
To se mi fakt teda daří.
You're leaving town, Miss Edwards?
Yes, I'm going straight home.
No prostě kecaj, ale tak do prdele, kurva. Já nevím, co mám dát.
Albert is going home by boat as soon as he collects his winnings. I know you're going to meet him.
Albert is going to collect nothing. He'll be lucky if he can get out of town in one piece.
How will you fare any better? They already believe you're in on it.
Hell, I know you're in on it.
You can think what you want, Buster. I'll take my chances. I got a few errands to run and then I say adios to this dump.
Well, get out of your way, Candy. We know you're a busy lady.
Like I said, I've done nothing wrong.
The LAPD expects a little more cooperation. You'd better watch your back, sister. Get out, Carlo, you hump. And get rid of that pig sticker. You ever pull that thing on me, I'll shoot you like a dog.
That bitch knows where Hammond is. She knows where my money's gone.
My money too, tough guy. I'll handle this.
Kurva. Mě zajímá, co tam mám dát.
Bad people are looking to hurt Candy, and yet she's not heading straight for the train station? I smell a payoff. I say stake her out. See where she goes.
Prdele.
Tail this broad. Don't let her get away, but don't get spotted. I'll bring up the car behind you.
A skeleton goes into a bar and orders a beer and a mop.
Jasně. Nenápadně hlavně. Piči. Svině, nejenom, že mě to nasrala těma odpověďmi, ale i tohle. Prdele.
Tail this broad. Don't let her get away, but don't get spotted. I'll bring up the car behind you.
Sakra, sakra.
What the hell?
Pojď, otoč se, no jo. Ale se otočí ještě znova tady zatím, ty vole.
Tail is broad. Don't let her get away, but don't get spotted. I'll bring up the car behind you.
Prdele, píča zasraná. Maniac! A teď se dívala, neviděla mě? Cože? Ty vole, neser, vole. Jasně, mě viděla, vole.
Tail is broad. Don't let her get away, but don't get spotted. I'll bring up the car behind you.
Piča, ty vole, rofo. Dáni. Maniac! Dáni, ty pičo. Dáni. Co děláš? Mazej doprava. Podívej se ještě jednou a vypadni. Se podíváme. To není. Newspapers.
Move in. At risk losing the trail.
No, mám hledat výlohy, vole, no, jenže já půjdu zadně, ona se náhodou otočí, to radši půjdu, vole, kilometr odsud.
Too much slack. Gotta get closer. Move in. Can't risk losing the trail.
Zkusím dívat do toho. Teď koukala. Tak tohle bych opakovat už teda
Too
nechtěl.
much slack. Gotta get closer. Move in. Can't risk losing the trail.
Píče, jak se zastavila, ty vole. Teď čuměla, vole. Hra mi to proměnila, vole.
Too much slack. Gotta get closer.
Bookmakers?
Yes. Surprise, surprise. A blonde woman just came in here.
She went out the back way. Said she was being watched.
How much did she collect?
$3,600. She cleaned me out.
On the Hammond Kid Galahad fight?
You got it. I'm not complaining. We all made a lot of money on that one. Huge plunge on Galahad, and then Hammond knocks the bum out.
So she collected the money and went out through the back door?
Nope. She made a phone call over there, wrote something on a notepad, and then left.
What now?
You think she used the payphone?
You're a modest little person with much to be modest about.
What are you doing?
An old intelligence trick from the Marines.
Examiner drugstore. Hollywood.
We know where she's headed. Let's get moving.
Tak tenhle případ se mi určitě moc nepovede teda. Pokud teda bude ještě někoho vysvětlit.
Car 11K, 11 King. Further to your request, Bunko Fraud has 3 known bookmakers operating out of storefronts in the Hollywood area. Thrifty Liquor, 6106 Santa Monica, the Examiner Drugstore, and a Max Spirits at 1658 North Cherokee. KGPL clear.
Hammond backed himself to win.
And Candy is picking up the winnings. Smart play.
Question is Candy collecting on Albert's behalf, or is she cheating him too?
To se právě dozvíme, ale tyhle. Nejsem si jistý teda.
Holy Toledo! Goddamn drunk driver!
Detectives Phelps and Earl, LAPD.
Relax, Cole. You just have a blonde in here, Mervyn?
Sure did. I'm just about to close up. She took me to the cleaners. 4,000 clams and change.
How long ago did she leave?
Maybe 5 minutes. Called a cab. Asked for a number. I told her there was a card over there by the phone.
Yellow cab. We need to get after her, fast. Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Can you connect me to the Yellow Cab Company? Hollywood 2187, please. This is Detective Phelps, LAPD. You dispatched a cab to 1487 Ivar Avenue, Hollywood.
Yes, sir. Send one round from the pool.
Do you have the number of that cab?
Number 179.
Thanks.
179, 179.
We're done playing around. Get Mervyn to give us an address on Ray's place. We're done playing around. Get Mervyn to give us an address on Ray's place.
Tak jo, Ray's place, do piči. Se tomu vůbec nevyznám zas.
This broad's planning on cleaning out every bookmaker in town.
Hammond needed to make sure he was getting a bigger payday than if he'd taken the flop.
Never trust the Limeys, especially where a fight's concerned. A mistake we can't seem to stop making.
Any Central unit of 484 just occurred. 3155 West 4th Street. Unit to handle code 3 identified.
A zase na druhé straně mapy. Počkej, co to kurva je do píči? Ne. Ježiši Kriste, ty vole. A tam musím zajít já, že jo, protože když mu dám úkol, aby tam měl on, tak prostě on pojede tam, kde ta hvězda. Takže pojedem půl hodiny, no. Pauli, dostane mě. Fakt dementi, ty vole. Jsem asi nedělal zpět ty zrcátka, nebo já nevím, ty. To ještě ne, jo. Hopla. Hopla. Nemůžu za to, že je to tak daleko. Aha, tohle neprorazím, jo, ty tak. Ty švíne. Jak to dopadá, když neumím řídit? Řekl bych, že já auto asi rozflákám. To se to jde. To kolo? Sedí? Já. Obě. Ty král, to je daleko jako praso. Třeba je to ještě daleko. Kousek.
Central unit of 484 just occurred, 3155 West 4th Street. Unit to handle code 3, identify.
You gotta help me, officer, please!
Slow down. What happened?
I was just walking along, not bothering nobody. And these punks jumped me. They knocked me across my mouth and took my money.
How long ago was this?
Not more than 20 minutes ago, mister. They went that way, down the alley there.
Wait here.
Fleeced you, sucker.
That son of a bitch is taking the car!
Shit, come on, let's get after him.
Wake up, Cole.
What a shot riot.
Celý, jo? Nebudu říct, jak líp umím.
Hit him!
Clear this asshole off the road. Get in close and steer him off the tar.
Every man for himself.
Mám si dát do huby, co? Jsem chtěl ještě dělat. Ty pičo.
Now, wasn't that a stupid thing to do?
Nejkroušek. Zaplatíš, vole. Ano, to je nové autíčko. Dokonce v obě. Mám si tohle. Jo.
Can you drive to this one?
That's the cab waiting up ahead. She's not in the car. Don't get too close.
She must be inside.
Jo, ona teďka vyzerá peníze po všech vlastně těch
We're on the move again, Cole. After her. Don't lose that cab. You got a pretty funny idea of what keeping a low profile means, Phelps.
How many stops is she gonna make? Hammond is full of himself, being this sure he was gonna win.
God damn it. Everyone's looking at us, Cole.
Hey, that's no way to drive.
Ach jo.
That bitch is giving me what I'm owed. That's all I know.
Pull over. She's heading inside.
Bus.
From Los Angeles, California. KGI Radio 7.
I think I just saw Hammond. I'll tail him. You get in there and stay with Candy. Make sure you don't let her see you.
Boy, let's take it to better days.
Is somebody gonna tell us what the hell's going on? Watch it. Well, you don't see that every day.
That's the cop from the newspaper.
What?
Roy! Call an ambulance.
Hammond got away.
He said...
Just try and sit still, Candy.
Make
Who
me
shot you? Was it Albert?
car.
They're on the way. I have a patrolman searching the depot. The chief's putting together a manhunt for Hammond. He got the money, right?
Looks like it.
A tough bird, our limey friend. Using his girlfriend as the bag woman and then getting greedy over the split. He won't make it out of town.
That's how you see it?
I told you that cocksucker was a crook.
Teď už mi asi správně neodpůjde.
.32 caliber. One shot fired.
Co máš tady v kabelce, kromě bowlingové koule? Jo, to je to.
The Egyptian Theater.
Egyptské divadlo. Nebo divadlo Egypta.
So, what now?
The theater, I guess. We don't have much else to go on.
Zase mám vždycky toho tolik těchto. Bus ticket. Akron, Ohio. Revolver. Možná se zastřelila sama, že jo? Ale to jako... To bylo takový blbý, no. Můžeš jít autobus? Ne. Autobusem bohužel jít nemůžu. Tak to je ale škoda, to je velká škoda. Prvé, že se nechal vlastně někde v prdeli tu káru, tamhle. No tam, kde jsem mě parkoval vlastně, no.
Broadcasting at 760 kilohertz, KTI radio.
Poor girl. She didn't deserve that.
Poor girl. Half the precinct aren't taking a vacation this year because of her. You need to leave town a lot quicker than that if you decide to screw over Mickey C.
This seems like a long shot. Aren't they all?
Car 11K, Car 11K, come in.
Car 11K.
Message from the coroner. The cause of death was a knife wound. Repeat, a knife wound. Revolver appears to have belonged to the victim. KGB all clear.
He stabbed her.
I thought you said real men use their fists, not guns.
That guinea cocksucker. You think he got the money too?
Come on, Roy. We're bringing this whole tragedy to its conclusion.
Egyptian theater.
Why'd you kill her, Carlo? Your gripe was with me.
She was collecting the money for you. Mickey made it clear it was either me or you, and I intend to keep on living.
She stole those betting slips. She was running out on me.
And you were gonna let her?
No, I let her collect. I set her up, just like she set me up. Just like my manager set me up. Everyone wanted me to take a dive. Everyone wanted me to take a short money. It's for the best, kid.
You were washed up, kid! You couldn't climb, and you were too brave to sink. You were going nowhere!
Maybe, but I had heart. I was a Royal Marine, Carlo. If I lost a fight, it wasn't for lack of trying, and it wasn't for lack of courage. I didn't have much, but I had that.
I did it for you, and that's how you repay me!
You did it for yourself, and so did little boy. You did it to make a quick buck, and Candy did it to make her dream come true.
Blah, blah, blah. I've got the money, all I need to do is get rid of you. It's gonna be a shame, kid, but that's business.
Musím zabít? To bych si asi dal to světlo jinam, než ho mít na hrudi.
We've heard enough, Arcaro. Put down your weapon.
You're making a big mistake, Arcaro.
Ty ksichte.
Come on, Cole. Carlo's a dead man. Hammond too when I find him.
Where are you?
You limey cocksucker.
Throw out the guns.
Daj ty ksichte.
Stay down.
Třeba mě střel s nějakým kulometem, ty vole. Jaká revolverek.
It's time to come out now, Hammond. Put the gun down, Roy.
That son of a bitch owes me a lot of money.
Catch. The Scania sails from New York, Hammond. Be on the next train and don't ever come back.
Why?
Because I was a Marine and I once lacked courage. Everyone deserves a second chance. Now beat it.
Fuck you! That English prick is getting away with my money, Phelps!
Fuck you.
I'm hearing rumors of a fight that was fixed, of gangsters looking to get square, that LAPD cops might be involved. Either of you two sons of bitches know anything about that?
No, sir.
So, the dead wop who turned up in this theater, who used to be a boxing manager, who murdered Candy Edwards, has nothing to do with the fix?
Absolutely not.
Earl, you're doing venereal disease citations until you can learn to stop lying to me. Phelps, got anything to add?
No, sir.
Get your uniform from your locker. You're back on the street.
Co jsem zase postral? Tak to jsou 2 hvězdy, vole. Je to zmrtný ten starý dědek, všichni se tam zmrdí. Jednu? Jednu!